Okay, how to write numbers in standard form. So we're going to start with large numbers and then have a little look at small numbers as well, okay? So standard form is writing a number between 1 and 10, so it can't be any smaller than 1 and it cannot be any larger than 10. So it's basically thinking about where you can move your decimal point in a particular number. So for example, 4,500, the decimal point would be at the end of the number, so it would be there at the moment. And thinking about where you can move it or put it in the number. So the number lies between 1 and 10. So I would move it to here. So the number then would become 4.5, which lies between 1 and 10. And then think about how many times you've moved it. So you moved it 1, 2, 3 times. So you say times 10 to the power of 3, because you moved it 3 times. Let's have a look at this next one, a very large number. So it's at the end of the number at the moment. Think about, I'd have to move it to here. So it'd be 2.3567. So the number lies between 1 and 10. So let's write that out first. Okay, and that's writing all the numbers that are included in the number to start with. Times by 10, and then how many times have I moved it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I moved it 10 times, so my power is also 10. So if I think about this number, so right now it's at the end of the number. I would need it to go here, so it becomes 7.0 or just 7, okay? So let's think about how many times we moved it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So it becomes times 10 to the power of 7. So what that's saying is if you type that in the calculator, it would give you that number. Let's have a look at this last one. So again, decimal point is at the end of the number. So we're going to move it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Okay, so it becomes 1.0009. So it's including that 9 in my answer here. Times 10 to the power of 8, because I moved it 8 times, okay? Now the same thing applies as if you have a small number. So like here, we've got a couple of examples where I've got 0 point something, so my number's really small. So there already is a decimal point written for us in these questions. So all we have to do is move the decimal point, so the number lies between 0, 1 and 10, so it can't be anything 0 point. And also up here, you'll notice I've said that the power now becomes negative. So because my number's really small and I'm moving in this direction, my power is going to become negative. So if we have a look here, I'm going to move it 1, 2, 3 times. So it becomes 9.7 times 10, and then it's to the power of -3, because my number's really small. Have a look at this one. I would need it to be here. So it becomes 4 point something, then it lies between 1 and 10. So I moved it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So it'd be 4 times 10 to the -6. Last one then, really, really, really small number. So I got lots of zeros. So I would need it to be here. So it becomes 1.35. If I moved it again, it would become 13.5. So that's too big. It has to be between 1 and 10. So I'm moving it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, okay? So it becomes 1.35 times 10 to the power of -10, because I moved it 10 times and it's a really, really small number.